What is up, you guys? So last week I got one of my shocks in. Now this build's on a budget. I'm sure y'all figured that out by now. I had ordered one shock, just ordering what I got money for. I ordered one shock last week. It came in. Already got on the truck. Now I got my other shock in. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm using. It is a competition engineering drag racing shock. It's three-way adjustable. It's built by Moriso, but here it is right here. So the way these adjust, the only reason why I got adjustables, my traction bars, they're non-adjustable traction bars. So I figured have a little bit of adjustment here and there. You know, I mean, it's not much, but it's better than nothing, I feel like. I still got to get the front shocks. My headers should be shipping out Tuesday, so it's a little bit sooner than what they told me, which is great. So, but anyways, the way these adjust, it's pretty stiff right now. But you pull them out, you gotta, I guess you'd call it break them in. But if you pull them all the way out and push them back in, you can hear a little bitty air bubbles. Well, that's supposed to get the air pockets out. But you push them all the way in, then you might be able to hear it wrong way. Oh. Hear it click. And then it's a lot harder. Push it all the way in again. Turn it, hear it click again. That locks it in. And then if you keep turning it, click again, makes it a little bit looser. And then turn it again. Quite a bit more loose right there. But there's 3 adjustments on it. And for now, I'm going to run it with the stoutest setting on here. For now, just to start out with it, try it out, because it'll be street driven for a little while. And so, and plus with them traction bars, I want to keep as much weight to the ground as I can. But I took the motor out of the Red Dodge. Whenever I pulled the motor in it, I didn't have a place to put it. So I went ahead and put it in the bed of the S10. Well, I got the motor out. The transmission to the truck is still in the bed, as you can see, but the motor's out. So what I'm going to be doing now, I don't know if I'm going to get to it today. I just felt like giving y'all an update on what's going on. I may go ahead and do it today. I'm not for sure yet. But I'm going to get my fuel cell set in the back. I'm going to measure it out. Make a little stencil. Make my own little stencil and whatnot. I got to cut a hole in the bed. Really don't like cutting on vehicles. I'm a hoarder, so wind up getting emotional attachments to my vehicles, and it just kills me to cut, but it's going to be for the better. Once I get this fuel cell in, it's a 20-gallon fuel cell, and I know it's going to be a lot of weight. I'm going to wind up putting it right in the center of the bed, right next to the tailgate. That way it'll help me get the right weight transfer, get as much weight transfer to the back as I can. And then after I'll probably just mock it up today and then get my bolts and stuff later. But I need to figure out where I want it, so that way I can measure and order all my lines, all my fittings. What else? I'm trying to think. Golly, I can't even remember remember what I was about to say. My cam came in. It is a 487 exhaust lift and a 501 intake. Now I called Comp Cams whenever I ordered this. Great group of guys, and what I did, they'll ask you what truck's it going in, what motor's it going in, what's all been done to the motor, what stall are you going to be running. So I went ahead and told them what the guy that I got the truck from told me. Now we might put this cam in and it might blow up as soon as I hit the nitrous button. I'll probably start off 50, 150, 200. Just work my way up, make sure this motor can handle it, because I'd really hate to get out first drive, boom, just send the damn pistons packing south. You don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the motor in with the cam that's in it. Then I'm going to, once it's broke in, once I get my nitrous kit, I'm going to install my cam. I'm going to be ordering some new valve springs, and once I get the valve springs installed, get the cam put in, get my nitrous plate, we'll be ready to start doing some test hits. I'm hoping to have this truck up and going by the end of April. I'm really wanting to take it driving, take it cruising. My town does cruise nights, April 20. It's either 26th or 27th. I have to look to make sure. But they've got it's called the Johnson County Cruise Night, and I'm really wanting to get her going so that way I can at least cruise around town. I mean, that'll make me the happiest guy in the world once I finally get to drive it. I've got to get me at least a set of 10-inch wide wheels for the back, maybe 8s at least. You know, I mean, I really like to get 10s, but I just need a little bit more traction in the back. I would really hate to try my first pass at a track and I'd just blow the tires off because I'm running factory wheels. You know what I mean? But other than that, it's going good. Dang it, I'm trying to think. I've got a tachometer ordered. I went to the parts store the other day. It kind of grinded my gears a little bit. The guy I asked him to see what kind of tacks they had. The guy said, "What do you need tack for?" I like to know what RPMs I'm running. I'm sure all of y'all know, if you're building a race car, you gotta have tack. Putting a tack from Jegs with a shift light on it. And plus, I got to know what RPM I'm in whenever I do the break-in on this flat tappet camshaft that's in the truck now. It's got to run at 2,000, 2,500 RPMs for like 20 minutes. Heck, I don't want to guess that. You know, I might over rev it, I might under rev it. So I'm going to get me a tachometer, be done with it. I'm talking just don't have to worry about it. Just make sure it's right. My traction bars are on. My mini spool's in. I think that's it for now. But I just figured give y'all an update. And I'm not into the whole grudge racing thing. I mean, heck, if someone wants to line up, we'll line up. Once it's running, heck, I'll line up. I mean, heck, it's not going to be the fastest truck in the world, but hey, I won't be scared, you know. But whenever this truck, once I get the nitrous system set up, it's either gonna blow or go. Hopefully it does not blow. I'm gonna make sure my timing's set, just double check everything before we get her set up. And I need to get a bigger carburetor too. I'm wanting to go with Holley, just money situation. You know what I mean? It'd be all right though. We'll get her fixed up. The truck, like I said, if everything goes the way I want it, it should be up and running by the end of April. But I'll keep updating all of y'all on what's going on with it. Before too long, I'm gonna have to get the old bruiser pulled into the shop and get the axle seals put in, because by golly, I'm missing driving that thing. I'm having trouble with it. I think that motor's about to go. The truck's running on borrowed time anyways. This motor shouldn't even be running at all. But whenever you first start it up, you can hear clatter. I mean, it's very distinct clatter. Now, whether it's a crankshaft or timing chain, pretty sure it's the bearings. The rod and mains are going. And I think they're going pretty quick, but we'll drive. I'll drive it until it blows up. I mean, heck, the motor came with the truck. I'm gonna get my money's worth out of it. But whenever it warms up, the only reason why I think it's the rod or mains, losing oil pressure after it warms up. Only when it's idling. Now, whenever I'm gassing on it, it holds oil pressure. So, heck, for all I know, it might last all this year, all next. Heck, it might be the only motor I put in it, but I doubt it. So, I'll keep y'all updated on that. And I think I'm gonna leave it at that for this video. Y'all have a good one and enjoy this warm weather. It's too nice not to be getting out and working on stuff or whatever. Y'all have a good one, and be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. Appreciate you.